Gary, Peacock's new documentary about diff'rent strokes actor Gary Coleman, chronicles the former child star's meteoric rise to fame and delves deeply into the various, often insurmountable obstacles he faced in maintaining a career into adulthood. In a revealing segment from an interview with Brad Lemack in 1993, 7 years after the cancellation of diff'rent strokes, Coleman admitted, "If someone had told me my life would be like this, early enough where I could have gotten out, I would have gotten out. I would have had a normal life and have friends." Though the groundbreaking NBC sitcom, one of the first on television to feature a racially blended family, won Coleman international acclaim and netted him $100,000 per episode at its peak, Coleman wound up resenting his association with the character of Arnold Jackson and his catchphrase, "What you talking about, Willis?" It was an association Coleman would grow to resent so strongly he'd later declare, "Diff'rent strokes must die." People didn't want Gary, they wanted Arnold Jackson. That was common, says Anna Gray, Coleman's former girlfriend. Gary absolutely despised that catchphrase. He called it that line. "I'm not saying that line." Yet Gary shows clip after clip of Coleman having to take parts on sitcoms like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Married with Children, long after the cancellation of diff'rent strokes, reprising the Arnold character and saying that line, compounding the problem of child stars already being overly associated with their famous roles as they age. The producers behind Strokes refused to age Coleman's character up in later seasons, even though the actor had gone from a 10-year-old at its start to 18 by its end. Diff'rent Strokes hair stylist Joan Stafford Cheney felt that Coleman was just a meal ticket to the series producers. "That's how he felt," she notes. "I'm just making money, but I'm not happy." He wasn't happy. In the full 1993 interview with Lemack, Coleman described the prospect of never having become an actor as something that I fantasize about. "Because now here we are in 1993. I'm 25 years old. I'm a world-renowned celebrity. There's no place I can go where someone doesn't know me. I handle it because I'm a public figure. I'm supposed to be gracious and have fun doing what I do. I love the work. I truly love making people laugh. But of course," Coleman concedes, "there are aspects of the business that I don't really care for." Facing a dearth of acting opportunities and chasing an elusive dream of action movie stardom, Coleman became a security guard in 1997. The following year, Coleman assaulted a fan after she persisted in asking him for an autograph. Coleman walked away with a 90-day suspended sentence, a $400 fine, and a court order for anger management classes. But lifelong friend Dion Mile called the experience Coleman's rock bottom in terms of his distorted relationship with his own career and the public. He constantly referred to himself as God's punching bag, Mile recalls. He felt like one of life's jokes, and he was never meant to be a person of good fortune. Gary also covers the extent to which Coleman was extorted of his considerable fortune, $18 million total in earnings from diff'rent strokes alone, estimates Coleman's lawyer Drew Rice, by a cohort of family members and business managers. Coleman filed for bankruptcy in 1999 and eventually took his mother to court over claims that his estate was being mismanaged. He rebounded with roles in projects like Churchball and Robot Chicken in the mid to late 2000s, but died in 2010 after a fall in his Provo, Utah home left him with an intracranial hemorrhage. He was 42.